I'm on a little bit early. I'm half an hour ahead of schedule, but I'm going to stay on for the same amount of time. So while we're waiting for people to join, I'll just sort out my background. 1 second. There we go. Hi everyone, Pattaya Owl here, Sawadee Sabaidi Mai, hope you're well. Well, we're live on Christmas Eve and I am a half an hour ahead of schedule. I'm early. I don't make a habit of doing that, but I really was early and I didn't have much to do, so I'm going to stay on for the same amount of time, so don't worry. Ryan, hello, and 23 days for me. Nice one, mate. Welcome to the live show. Damon, evening, Mark, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, mate. Soul Jacker, hello, Owl. How are you doing? Welcome to the live show, and it's a Christmas Eve special. And I am half an hour early, which I don't know how that's going to affect the figures. If people are coming on at past, I don't know. We'll have to see. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the Christmas Eve special. And you may notice in the background we've got a little bit of travel day going on, just because it's 2 and a bit weeks until the next trip to Pattaya. Got a nice cup of tea, nice cup of Yorkshire. Scotty P8, welcome to the live show. Merry Christmas to you as well, mate. It is, it's Christmas, it's arrived, doesn't it? Christmas Eve live special. I have no idea how many people we're going to get on, because I imagine people were doing different stuff. I don't know. Soul Jacker just checked 52 days. Well, that'll soon come round, mate. Soon come round. Well, we've not had any technical issues. We've not had any technical issues yet. Sometimes when I get a video played in the background, it all crashes. Well, just as I said that, the laptop decided to crash, so hopefully that'll sort itself out. A big hello, everyone. Welcome to the live show. I am half an hour early, but I'll be staying on the same amount of time, so don't worry. You're not gonna. No one's gonna lose anything. I just couldn't sit around and stick a movie on and then just watch half an hour of it and then jump on a live show. So I do try and get the schedule as close to the scheduled time as I possibly can. I think early days when I first started live shows, I did used to have a habit of jumping on early, but then we stopped it for a while. But it is what it is. I do apologise. The rolling robot is in the house. Big hello, everyone. Big hello, Rory. I don't think there's much of a six-pack going on for me, mate. Sean7638. Hi, Mark. Season's greetings to the one and all watching. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Merry Christmas. Welcome to the live show. And wow, we've got nearly 50 people on already, and we've only just started. And I'm half an hour early. If you could hit the like button, it'll let people know that we're on. Random Ash, any plans to do something different on the next holiday? Well, just enjoy Pattaya for everything it's got to offer, and that will involve some of the same places. But, you know, I just vlog my holiday. I don't go out looking for content. I just film what I'm doing. So if that's having an omelette at Kung's, that's what you're going to get. And so, yeah, nothing different. I really enjoy what I do out there. Obviously, if there's, you know, I'm up for listening, and if there's some recommendations, people have got ideas for bars and restaurants, I'm up for checking them out, but not just for, not just for content's sake anyway. Alright, let's try and just get the comments up on the laptop. The latest vlog, by the way, check that out. Check it out after the vlog, after the live show, or open up a second tab. A fair few of you have watched it already, to be fair. I'm just getting my comments back up. So if you've got any comments, any questions, as always, drop it on. I have no idea. We're about to take off there. Literally about to take off. There we go. Bye-bye, Heathrow. Six Volts, happy Christmas from Ireland. Happy Christmas, mate. Welcome. Scotty P, $20 for the Pattaya fund. Thank you, mate. That is very, very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Are you the same chap who did like $100 last live show, mate? That's awesome. Thank you very much. All goes in the Pattaya funds. Well, just to say a big hello. I am half an hour early. I don't know how that'll affect the figures. Only time will tell. Usually we start a live show over 50, 60 viewers and then it increases. But, you know, some people think it's 7:30, so we'll have to see on that one. Scotty P, yes, sir, it was me. Well, amazing, mate. Yeah, I've never had a super chat or buy me coffee at like $100 before. I think I had to ask you at the time, didn't I? That is amazing, mate. All in the Pattaya fund for the Singars. Brilliant stuff. Thumbs up from Damon, and good to have you moderating, mate. Hope you had a good time in Pattaya. I've got 5 moderators in total now, and Damon is part of that moderating team. And so much so for when we get out in Pattaya, because the live shows from the cave are just bonkers. I think we had around 270, 300 people on the live show from the cave. And I'm going to be doing a live show at 5 p.m. On each meetup night for a good few hours, because of course the meetup night doesn't start until 8 p.m. and that'll be on the 16th of January, 23rd and the 30th from the cave in Treetown. Pattaya, I heard that immigration at Bangkok airport is looking for proof of funds during the entry of Thailand. They asked for 20k Thai baht. The question is, can you carry cash in euro or US dollar? I don't know. I've never had an issue going through immigration in Thailand. Never been asked for proof of funds apart from when I applied for my DTV visa, which I've still got. And I think I've got about 4 years left on that. I think we might have the first mooring of the live show. I'm not referring to that last question, by the way. Mark Hogan, 4761. Merry Christmas, Owl. Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas to everyone on the live show. This is a Christmas Eve special. I am a little bit early. I don't make a habit of it. But we'll crack on and I'll stay on for the same amount of time that I would have done if I started at 7:30. You're slurping your good old cup of tea again. You're coming through loud and clear on the surround sound. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I've got the DJI. I've got the DJI mic on and the receiver in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So we're good, we're all set up. Rory says, would you open a time bar in England so you can always have a brekkie? Definitely not, mate. If anything, it'd be a little bar in the future, just a beer bar. I don't want the complications of offering breakfasts and stuff like that, and I'll probably eat all the bangers, let's face it. That's a great feeling, that, when you actually arrive at Bangkok Airport and you've got the whole day ahead of you and you've done the dreadful 12-hour flight. You know, it's just a great feeling. I can feel my own excitement. And this is the walk up to immigration. And a big thank you, Scotty P8, for the super chat. Much appreciated, mate. Wydell6368, missing Thailand. Yeah, I bet you are, mate. Everyone seems to miss it. As soon as you get back in England, you know, you get the holiday blues. Han SBM 100. Good evening, now. Good evening. Welcome to the live show, the Christmas Eve special. Gavin's in the house. Good evening, Owl. I set off to Pattaya on Monday. I can't wait for New Year's Eve. Nice one, mate. What a great place to see in the year. What a good place indeed. Damon, Mark got back last week having Xmas with mum and brother, then heading out back out for a few months. Nice one. Are you going to be at the meetup nights, mate, in January? Lee Williams 2111. Hi, mate. Merry Christmas to you. Meet you in October, not back in Pattaya until November. Or met you in October, not back in Pattaya until November. Hi, mate. Merry Xmas to you. Meet you in October, not back until November. Staying at the Vogue. Big birthday bash of mine. Nice one. Great hotel, the Vogue. And have a great trip, mate. You never know. I might be there in October. Who knows? Let's stick them comments back up. Proof of funds, it can be any currency as long as it's equivalent to 500. Yeah, well, we'll just have to see. The good thing is I'll be vlogging the whole travel day. So if I get any issues, proof of funds for a holiday, I mean, I've never heard of that before. But if I get any of that, I'll share it with you. Same way as if the flight with Norse, if that's horrendous, I'll just share exactly how it is. Just like I always do, you'll get to see it all, good, bad and ugly. Vogue is one of the best hotels. It is for the money, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think I paid £20 a night, didn't I, back in October? A big hello if you've just joined the live show. The numbers are starting to increase. I am half an hour early. If you could hit the like button, it'll really help the owl algorithm. Sam and K 1979. I'll be arriving in Pattaya on the 30th of January. See you at the cave. 23rd, 16th, 23rd and 30th. Yes, nice one, mate. Yeah, literally that'll be the last meet-up night on the 30th. Souljacker 553, hitting that Thailand humidity when exiting the airport is a great feeling. Yeah, and for you guys, and I appreciate not everyone who watches the channel has had that experience yet of when the humidity does hit you. It's a great feeling. I'm usually looking at Jojo's taxi at that point when I first get the heat with a nice cold cigar in the taxi or a bottle of water. It's usually one or the other. Damien says, Mark, I hope so. No flights booked yet, but probably. That'd be awesome, mate. Meet up 16th, 23rd and 30th, and it'd be good to have a beer with you. Roll it, are the bangers free at the meet-up? Well, it's Rinda did say that she is the owner of the cave, did say that she'll be putting on some food, and I think she got the bangers last time from the hippo place, Hungry Hippo is it called, on Soy Bacau. It's been a while since I've vlogged there, about a year. I forgot the name of it. But the bangers were from there. So yeah, I think it's fair to say there'll be free food at the meetup nights. That is for sure. I'm paying about £26, £27 to stay at the Vogue this time. So not as good as 20, but it's high season. When I went in October, it was low season and it was rainy and miserable. So, you know, it's all about the demand. Blackberry Boston, have a great Xmas, and you too, mate. And I can't believe it's Christmas Eve. It's soon come round, hasn't it? Let me know in the comments, what are you doing this evening? Obviously, you're watching the live show, but is there anything else you're doing? Anything exciting? Are you out and about? Maybe you're working. It's possible. Lots of love for the Vogue Hotel on this live show. Vogue offers a free drinks voucher on arrival. It does. I've still got mine from the last trip. I didn't use it. I was too excited to get out on Soy Bacau. I actually I didn't use it. But thankfully, I've kept it in the wallet. In the Thai wallet. She was very kind. There we are, boarding the Thai Airways flight. Welsh 3286, Merry Christmas, Mr. Owl. Merry Christmas to you as well, mate. Sorry I'm missing Thailand. That's Ydell6368. Absolutely. Kieran, welcome to the live show. Hey, Mr. Owl, hope you're keeping well, mate. Props to the new channel. Should do a live cooking show. Well, I've done cooking vlogs before and they was disastrous. So I won't be doing the cooking ones again. My cooking is so bad. But you're right, there is a second channel. It's called the Worst Review Channel. And I've put a link in this chat somewhere, I think. But if you just type the Worst Review Channel into YouTube, you'll find it. Maybe I'll see if I can drop the link now for you. But yeah, check it out. I started it a week ago. It's literally a week old. And it's always difficult starting a new channel because you're starting from scratch, building up your views. But it's all right. It's all right. One of my shorts yesterday got over 2,000 views. And that was a TGI Friday chicken wings. So yeah, if you want to take a nosy, I'll put the link in the comments below. TR33V6, I hope you're well. Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. Blackberry Boston, the Thai baht is strong at the moment. Yeah, well, just that'll just be my luck, that, wouldn't it? Fox Mulder 4560. Hello there. Hello, mate. Welcome to the live show. And a big hello to everyone. Numbers are starting to increase. I'm not actually due on for another 15 minutes, so we're well ahead of schedule. I've just had some chicken bites and beans. Fox Mulder says it's Christmas morning here, of course. We get people watching from all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, America, England, Wales, everywhere in between. So different time zones. For some people, it will be Christmas Day. But for us in England, we've got a fair few hours yet to go. This is what I love as well, is on board. The Thai Airways staff, similar to Emirates, were up for a conversation. I think I was practicing my Thai there. Swaddy Kap, Sabadi Mai, Kun Chu Arai, Pom Chu Mark, or Pattaya Owl. James Wallace Owl, I'm back in my native northeast of England and it's cold and expensive. My Thai girlfriend has taken a liking to Worcester sauce crisp. Back to Thailand on the 30th. England is not for me. Fair enough, mate. So 30th of December is that? Are you going to be able to make the meet-up nights in January? Let me know, mate. Papu Ponty 65, always good to have you on the live show, mate. Merry Xmas Owl, very enjoyable vlogs. You ought to know that you've inspired me. Oh, brilliant. Well, if you ever start a channel, mate, and you want to share it, let me know. It can be tough, but I'm a big promoter of anyone wanting to start a YouTube channel. And of course, even I've started one recently as well. It just felt fitting with it being 1 year since I started the Pattaya Owl channel. I literally started it. It was the 1 year anniversary of the channel yesterday. It's gone very, very quick indeed. And it's been a great year. Met lots and lots of great people online with live shows, comments, but also face-to-face at the meet-up nights. Or even just walking down Soy Bacau, Soy Lenke, bumping into people. I think this is the moment where I land, isn't it? There we go. Journey done. Time to start thinking, Thai baht. What a feeling. And to think that I've got that again coming up in just 2 weeks' time. Amazing. Richard Woolley, welcome to the live show, mate. 346. Thanks for being a member of the channel as well. Merry Christmas, Owl. You'll be in Pattaya before you know it. Yeah, literally. Couple of weeks. And I've done a vlog. The latest vlog is out. Check it out after the live show. It was posted yesterday. Random Ash 71. I'm at the Vogue in March. Hopefully I will get room to put the owl sticker in. Well, there we go, mate. There's not many official Pattaya owl stickers, actually. But there is one in one room at the Vogue. Sean7638, your oncoming trip has nearly arrived in the blink of an eye. I shall be so glad to see your upcoming content. Well, I'm excited. I don't know what season we call this. If season 1 is when I started in January, season 2 on the attempted move, season 3 would be when I went back in October. I guess this is season 4, isn't it? Season 4, 21 vlogs, 6 live shows, lots of shorts, lots of pictures. Well, where can we take the channel? Where can we take it? Is it going to be bigger than ever before? I don't know. Mark Hogan, any idea on when you will return after your January trip? Well, sadly, I had to cry off in January due to ill health. I actually don't. I genuinely don't know what the crack is after this January trip. I think I need to just go out there, enjoy it, create the content for you guys, and we'll see after that. You know, got to take work, money into consideration and health. As I mentioned on the latest vlog, I go into all of that detail. There needs to be some improvements. There needs to be some changes to my approach to certain things, and put myself in a better, stronger position to get out and have holidays in Pattaya in the future with better health and better finances. I think that's the reality. I certainly won't be out straight away in February. Deadly Dingo, welcome to the live show, mate. Yeah, of course, rest in peace, Ed Sweeney as well. I didn't know the guy personally, but I have seen his vlogs and he is a legend, so rest in peace, Ed Sweeney. Nomyai Inspector, good evening, Mr. Owl. I got back to Pattaya 2 weeks ago. Nice one, and thanks for all your comments on the videos. Your support is really good. Paul Albert, we love you in the USA, Owl. Then, I think I can't read it on the screen. Then you know what to do. You live your dream. Thank you, mate. And I read the first bit. We love you in the USA. Brilliant stuff. Welcome to the live show, mate. Welcome. It is the Christmas Eve special. And in the background, I've got Travel Day just to get us warmed up for what's going to be happening in a couple of weeks' time. Of course, I'm flying from Gatwick with Norse Atlantic Airlines. Never flown from Gatwick. Never flown with Norse Atlantic Airlines. Not a clue how it's going to go. But I'm just going to go with it and vlog it for you guys to see. I don't even believe you can check in online for this flight. You've got to check in there, which equals queues. Standing in a queue. Brilliant. Unless I'm lucky and no one's on the flight, that'd be awesome. Scotty P8, hopefully the weather is better for your next visit. Fingers crossed, mate. October rainy season was awful. Let's face it, but when I've been before in January, March, April, May, beautiful weather, scorching, needing to get inside out of the sun. That's the way I like it. I hate the rain. James Wallace, Owl, have you given thought to your itinerary for the 3-week trip? Planning a side trip to Koh Larn or somewhere this time? Honestly, mate, I haven't given it much thought. I haven't. I thought I would get out there and just crack on and enjoy myself. And if I fancy nipping to Hua Hin, Mang Chang, Koh Samet, Koh Larn, then I'll have a think about it. But I don't know. There's always so much to do in Pattaya, and every time I leave Pattaya, I want to go back to Pattaya. So I don't know. I don't want to go somewhere for the sake of it. and then want to come back to Pattaya where the party is. And of course I've got 3 meet-up nights, so that's a big no-no to go on the Friday and the Saturday. But there are other days in the week, I guess, mate. But yeah, good question, mate. Damon says another sticker in the A7 top. You know what? Is that sticker still in the A7 DJ bar? Because that'll be 1 year old, and I can't believe it's still there. I think I might put some in the bars. The only one I put up on the last trip was in the room when I was checking out the Vogue. But I might get another one up in the A7 DJ bar or hookup corner. Merry Christmas to you, Deadly Dingo. Paul Aldo, I can read your message here. We love you in the USA. Thank you for what you do. You live the dream. Nice one, mate. I should always read my comments on the laptop. I can actually see the full sentence. Appreciate that. Always good to have you on the live show, mate. And if you've just joined, I have jumped on a little bit early. I wasn't meant to jump on until 7:30, but I'm going to stay on the same amount of time. And we've got almost 100 people on, and it's almost 7:30. If you could hit the like button, it'll really help the algorithm. And who knows, this live show and this channel could take off a little bit more, just like the plane behind me. This is the moment. If I move out of the way, we might be able to see a little bit of Heathrow take off. Surely it's time to lift up the plane now, is it? There we go. Yeah, I did bump into Steady Eddie in January last year on one of my vlogs. I did, and rest in peace to Steady Eddie. What a legend he was. What a legend. And obviously I didn't know him personally, but what a legend. Frank Travels, hello mate. Wydell6368, how many times are you going to Thailand next year, matey? Good question, not a clue. Honestly, not a clue. What I do know is the January trip is on. And I'm going for it, and then after that, maybe on a live show in Pattaya, sat at the cave, or when I do them at the Perch outside the Robin Hood, maybe then let's have a chat on a live show about what next. A lot of it comes down to health, finances, time off work, all of that realistic, boring stuff. But that's the reality of a holiday maker. Can you afford it? Are you fit enough to go? Can you get the time off work? They are really important things. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can guarantee that it's not going to be the month after. That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? GSD8225. Owl, you do get a lot of unnecessary hate, unfortunately. Well, it comes with it. You can't be overly worried about that if you start a YouTube channel. It's all part of it, and I can take a lot, and I can take a lot of banter as well. Obviously, you get the odd moron who'll just come out with a complete ridiculous comment. And, you know, like I've not had a chat with Damon yet, but we don't block people on here unless it's an out-and-out outrageous offensive comment to everyone. You know, I don't even mind people having a go at me and challenging me. They won't get blocked for that. But certainly if they come out with some of the stuff I've seen in the past, which is just ridiculous, it's an instant. We call it a block, but essentially it's hiding them from the channel. So they still get to see the videos, subscribe, but people don't see their comments. Because unfortunately, there are some people sat in a dark room somewhere, in a basement, somewhere probably in England or something like that, who's not left the house in God knows how many years. Damon, Mark, yes, I saw your sticker a few or so ago. Nice one, mate. It's good that it's up there. And, thanks to Nick and everyone there for not taking it down. Tree Town 11, Mark, I will be there too in 3 weeks. Going to have a blast. Brilliant. I've heard it's picking up a bit. I've heard it's quite busy as well, so that's good. Well, like I've said many times before, it doesn't make a difference to me, really. You know, a quieter one, you can just have even more fun. But for the meet-up nights, of course, I'd like it to be busy. And a big hello, everyone. I know I'm not meant to start the live show for another 3 minutes, and we've got over 100 people on. If you could hit the like button, that'd be great. But I was just bumming around the house, and it was literally You know, it was like 7 o'clock and I didn't fancy sitting down or try to watch a movie just for half an hour. So I thought I'd jump on, but don't worry, I'm going to stay on the exact same amount of time as I would have done anyway. So many comments. Keep dropping them. I'm going to get round to each and every one. Erland 3817, your new food channel will soon take off. Nice one, mate. Thanks for that. I don't take myself overly seriously. I'm giving it a go. I'm doing some reviews from stuff I buy from Aldi or going through a Mackie D's. You know, if you guys watch it and it continues to grow, then I'll carry on doing it. But yeah, that is called the Worst Review channel. That is my second channel. Started a week ago today. Mr. Egg, how you doing, mate? Looking forward to catching up with you in a few weeks' time. Hello, Owl. Driving to my Missus Farm, listening to you. Nice one, mate. Better than the 80s songs on this occasion, is it? Hope you're well, mate. Good to hear from you. And thanks for subscribing to the new review channel. Appreciate that. Big MC Steve, how you doing, mate? How you doing, Steve? Hi, mate. Not long now. You could do the trip with no worries. Just make some small changes, food reviews for gym reviews. Well, you'll never see me at a gym, to be honest, Big Steve, but you'll definitely see me doing some food reviews. What I can guarantee, actually, even though I've got this this review channel, this Worst Review channel, I ain't going to be doing Thailand vlogs on it. All my Thailand content is for the Pattaya Owl channel. So it is purely a British-based, English-based channel. The other one, the new one. All my food reviews or whatever I eat in Pattaya will be on the Pattaya Owl channel. Of course they will be. Farang Travels, hearing lots of horror stories now about Norse and long delays. Brilliant. Well, I really don't know. I'm too far in now. I'm £700 in with a meal booked, the flight, meal, and the date change, so I could stay for 3 weeks in Pattaya and not 2. So there's no change in that flight. I'm going to have to go with it. I might regret it because I've flown with not all, but some of the big names like Emirates, Thai Airways, Eva, and I've really enjoyed them. So this is new territory for the Owl, Norse Atlantic Airlines. I think there's only a couple of others I've got to do after that. Etihad and Qatar, I think, and that's my lot. Let me know if you've flown with all of them. That'd be interesting to know. Damon, Mark, pop in for a cuppa before your flight. My gate is walking distance from the airport. Interesting, mate. I might do. Yeah, I might do. I won't say no to a free cuppa. Is it Yorkshire tea, is it, Damon? It just depends on my time and travel and all that stuff. And you may remember I've got parking at the airport at 64 quid for 3 weeks, which is insane. It's so cheap, isn't it? Treetown 11, Mark, I will be there 2 in 3 weeks. Excellent stuff. A7 Hotel is cheap as chips. I've had a quick nosy at the rooms there. It's all right. It's basic, but it's, well, 600 baht. It's all relevant, isn't it? And it's a great location on Soi 7. That's the A7 Hotel. Dopamine 5571. Always good to have you on the live show, mate. Hi, Mr. Owl. I'm just at Stansted, about to make my way to Pattaya with Emirates for the first time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How exciting is that? That first trip to Pattaya is amazing. Imagine being at the airport right now. Oh, I am. But imagine being at the airport, flying to Pattaya right now. It's an overwhelming feeling of excitement. Erland, have you really never had a dull moment in Pattaya? I think the dullest moment for me is when it pissed it down and Soi Lenkif, it started to flood out. And I struggled to get to Kungs with the umbrella. That was probably the dullest moment, and that was on the last trip. But within 1 hour, it all cleared, the sun came out, and I'd eaten, easy for me to say, an omelette, and I was good. So yeah, it was a dull moment, but it only lasted a short amount of time. Rory says, Mr. Owl, do you want to do a review on the Penthouse Hotel? I've stayed at the Penthouse, mate, and I've done a review on it. Yeah, you can actually see me swinging on the swing in the hotel. I don't love the place, if I'm being honest. The music's that loud, and I know you don't really go there for sleep, but because there's like a nightclub and a swimming pool inside or next door, and it's so loud. But it's quirky, you know. Check it out if you've not checked it out before. Nom Yai Inspector 2, my last trip I come across so many drink queens, Myth Night, soy made in Thailand, Tree Town bars, a quoting. Yeah, well this is it. You've got to be careful what you're spending on drinks or lady drinks because it can easily mount up. Definitely Nom Yai Inspector. Deadly Dingo Owl is the first thing you're going to do in Pattaya. Well, I don't really know. The first thing I would say is usually drop off the case, dump the case, check in if I can. If I can't check in, fair dues, and freshen up. Shower is a must after a long haul flight because, of course, in that plane for 12 hours, you know, you want to freshen up after that. That is for sure. And then it'll be out, and depending on the time of day, I can't even think what it's going to be. It's probably going to be midday. I'll have to check the flight. It's been that while since I've checked the itinerary. I think, you know, it'll be too early for the beers. So it might be a beer garden brekkie. Who knows? Whereas if it was early afternoon, I might even get on the beers. JJ975, welcome to the live show. Hello from Grantham. Well, hello, welcome. RS Tag 321, happy Christmas, happy Christmas. And we've already given a shout out there to Mr. Egg, who's watching us on the way to his missus's farm. And of course, if you've not checked out the Rum Runner on Soybecow, check it out. I've had a couple of good nights there, and I'll be back in the Rum Runner on my next trip, which is just in a couple of weeks' time. Can't believe it. Phil750015, good evening from Versa Elis, I can't even pronounce that, France, but welcome to the live show. RJJ Ferg, no offence, Howell, but watching your other channel, which is the worst review channel, your diet is horrendous. Fair comment. There needs to be some changes. But I honestly believe I can run the Pattaya Owl channel, I can run the worst review channel, as well as look after my health. I think it's actually possible. I might be deluded, I don't know. But I don't have to eat, you know, the Mackie D's, KFC every day to make content. I can mix it up a little bit. So I've got plans. We'll see how we get on. Martin Ryder, welcome to the live show. No, it's going to be a quiet one for me this year, mate. There'll definitely be a Christmas dinner involved. But yeah, my mum's no longer with us, mate. Tom Robinson, 5893, welcome to the live show. How many weeks until you are back in Pattaya? 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit. Paul Alder, 1 Owl, what is your favourite mall in Pattaya? Well, any guesses to what that could be? Before I answer Paul's great question, what is the Owl's favourite mall in Pattaya? Paponti 65, $20. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. And again, thanks, Scott, as well. So the super chat, brilliant stuff. Any buy me a coffee super chat goes in the Pattaya fund for the upcoming trip. Erland 3817, easy for me to say. Yes, mate, it is Mike's shopping mall without a shadow of a doubt. I love that place. And you know what? I love the people in it. I get on with so many different stalls in there because it's not just a cut through to Beach Road. There's some great products at bargain prices, and the staff have a right laugh with you. a right laugh. In fact, one of them who sells the football shirts has become a good friend, a really good friend. So I can't wait to go back to Mike's shopping mall. Some people may think that is just the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, but I love Mike's shopping mall. Literally, I'm thinking of Mike's shopping mall as I touch the ground, as well as everything else Patty's got to offer. And there we are, back at the airport again. I don't look too shattered there. I think I quite enjoyed that flight with Thai Airways, that direct flight. Rory says, nothing wrong with Norse, same all planes. Well, of course, North Atlantic Airline, I think they use the Dreamliner, which is meant to be, well, it's meant to be better in terms of oxygen flow and all this kind of technology stuff. But I'm a big fan of the Emirates A3, whatever it is, the double-decker. So I'm just going to have to be open-minded on this. I think the Dreamliner's 2 engines rather than 4, one floor rather than 2. So I don't know. As long as it gets me there safely, that's got to be the main thing. Sky Girl 8429, welcome to the live show. Always good to have you here. Happy Christmas, Mark, and have a fab time in Pattaya. Not long now. Thank you very much, and thanks for all your support on the channel. I can't believe how quick it has come around. It's 2 weeks and a little bit, and then it'll be time to board. And have a great Christmas yourself. Trevor Osborne, 9690. Hi, Mr. Owl. Have a good Christmas and New Year and a super trip. Just got back from Thailand yesterday. Booked to go out again in May next year. Nice one. As soon as you land back in your home country, I don't know about you, but I just get the urge to either book again or I get the holiday blues, and actually booking it again really helps with them holiday blues. Yeah, I agree. Mike's shopping mall S-Tag is amazing. Nom Yai Inspector 2, of course, the Robin Hood for a full English. That is a great place, really is. Martin Ryder, what is the worst airline so far? There hasn't been one. I mean, Emirates is the best. Eva is in second. Thai Airways, by no means would I describe it as the worst, but it's third place. And we'll see where Norse goes. Will it go in at fourth place? I do not know. The benefit of Eva over Thai is I found the interiors more modern with Eva. The business class was better on Emirates than it was on Thai Airways as well. And of course, I'm flying economy from now on. That is definitely happening. And a big shout out to Damon as well, who's doing the moderating today. Brilliant stuff, mate. I've got a team of 5 moderators. Let's just see if I can remember them all. We've got Damon. We've got Franco. We've got Michael. We've got Stephen. And we've got Wolf. The 5 moderators. Merry Christmas to you all. And of course, Merry Christmas to everyone on the live show. And watching afterwards. Sometimes we get a couple of thousand people watching after the live show. And just remember, there will be live shows when I'm in Pattaya very soon. They will be on the 16th, 23rd and 30th at 5 p.m. Thai time before the meetup night. And these live shows previously have been pretty big. They're from the cave. I think we got around 270 to 300 people on the live show from the cave. So I'm super excited if we can get anywhere near that. Tom Robinson, 5893. I've been on Gulf Air, and Oman is also okay. Cool. I've never flown with them. I don't think I've done China either. I've done many airlines when I was flying to Hong Kong. I've done like Swiss Air, Finnair, KLM. I've done British Airways to New York. But for Thailand, it's just the ones I mentioned earlier. David Hawley, 4554. I will be there in February for a month, staying at the Amber. Great hotel. A little bit out of my budget, to be fair. Hopefully I will be able to figure out the Bart Buzz route. Yeah, it's really straightforward, mate. I was a little bit overwhelmed when I first went to Pattaya 2.5 years ago. But watching YouTube, watching the vlogs, knowing that it's pretty much one loop, isn't it? One loop, up Second Road, down Beach Road, back round, and after a few days, you get your bearings and you know where you are. Tyfan, welcome to the live show. Loving the new background owl. Thank you very much, mate. You know I like to mix it up every live show. And of course, behind is Travel Day. And I've put that on for a reason, and that's because the next Travel Day is coming up within just over 2 weeks' time. And of course, Tyfan is singing his usual song. It goes a little bit like, there's only one Pattaya owl, walking along, singing his song, walking in an owl wonderland. And it wouldn't be Christmas Eve without you singing that, Tyfan. Thank you for your loyal support. Amazing stuff. Martin Ryder, I've seen reports of Pattaya being empty right now. Is it all negative stuff, mate? I mean, I've heard it's busy. But, you know, it doesn't make a difference to me being out in Pattaya if it's busy or quiet, to be honest. Baron screaming, whirling Derv, 4380. I read overseas tourists are down 7%. Okay. David Hawley, last time I was there, I stayed at the Opidi place. I walked to Soy 6, but I have been told the Bart Balls goes there as well. You can pretty much get around Pattaya pretty easy on a scooter, even just jumping on a Bolt taxi. I'd probably avoid a car, is what I've learnt. You need a moped or a Bart Buzz. Even Bart Buzzes can be slow sometimes. You're best off walking, especially if you're going up Second Road of an evening. Perhaps you've just had a meal at Mambo Yo-Yo's and you want to go to Soy 7. You know, it could be gridlocked. You can walk it in 5 minutes. Tyfan, the new channel is great. Can't read that. Never really been into YouTube reviews, but I am now. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, and of course the new channel, if you want to check it out, it's called The Worst Review Channel. I'll put a link in the comments below. It's a little bit of fun. We'll see if I can get it off the ground in the next few weeks. It's a week old. That channel is a week old. But more importantly, the Pattaya Owl channel was 1 year old yesterday. So we're into our 2nd year on the channel. And what a great community we've built. A parliament of owls. And I'll put a link to the Worst Review channel in the chat. Norse lands at 10:30 AM in Bangkok. Fair enough. I'd have to check, mate. I'd have to check what my flight is. Thank you for the super chat again, Pappy, Ponty65 and Scotty P. Of course I was talking about Mike's Shopping Mall before, yeah. Nom Yai Inspector 2, I went to Kong's, had a giant banger and mash. Eat Street is really good, Thai food, then Flame, they do an excellent Sunday dinner. Yeah, I mean, definitely Eat Street. I mean, we all know by now that's one of my favourite places to have a chicken pad thai. I can't, seriously, I'm so looking forward to that first chicken pad thai. From the same ladies in the centre stand, really excited. And of course, the Robin Hood does amazing food. Max and the team are awesome there as well. Daz29261, hi Owl, visa exempt, talking about evidence of funds to get through immigration. Depends on particular. Yeah, we'll have to see, mate. Thanks for the info. But visa exempt, talking about evidence of funds. Yeah, they're making a few changes, aren't they? I think to pretty much everything by the sounds of it. Matt Watts, rebooking is our addiction to the land of smiles. It is, and the addiction to Pattaya. A proud addiction to Pattaya. David Hawley, 4554. I booked on KLM, only a 13-hour flight. Cool. I always find the flight going to Thailand much quicker than the one coming back. I think it's something to do with the tailwind or something like that. So I think it's like just under 11 hours going there and around 13 hours going back, roughly. Richard Woolley, Thai Airways is what makes me feel like you're already there. Well, yeah, I mean, it's great service on board, isn't it, Thai Airways? And of course, yeah, the ladies on there, the staff are Thai, so you can even practice some of your Thai. And I think this is the moment actually coming into land in Thailand. So you can imagine at this point, you're like, that's it, the journey's done. It's now time to think about getting the passport out, getting the DT visa copy out, and turning on the phone almost. Obviously, wait till we land. And there we go, touchdown. Nong Yai Inspector, I averaged 6,000 baht a day. I had a great time. Cool. Deadly Dingo. Well, meet me for a beer, mate, and we'll have a chat about all things entertainment. How's that? Come to one of the meetup nights. And before I forget, I've actually got a very special T-shirt on for this live show. Thank you, Stephen, who's just joined the live show, one of the moderators. He prompted me to get this. So I've got a Owl Christmas T-shirt. And I think it was like £13.99 off Amazon. And welcome to the live show. You've definitely made it. And I did jump on this live show a little bit earlier as well, but I'll stay on the same amount of time. Loving the new background. Thank you, mate. It's travel day. It's travel day. Nom Yai, I'm going back in November for 3 weeks. I'll be booking it in April. I have one eye on the Vogue Hotel. Brilliant. I never heard back from the Vogue Hotel, but I have booked my last week myself. So they're probably really busy. Not got time to email the Owl every day about his booking, which is fair enough. Hopefully it will be as good as last time. And if so, that could be my base for future Pattaya trips. Because for me, you know, a nice, clean, spacious room, good service, no drama, no issues, makes it a good hotel, especially when you're paying £20 to £26 a night. We'll have to see. The new YouTube channel is great. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Ryan says it's 31 degrees in Pattaya at the minute. Love it. Love the hot weather. Love it. Taifan, guess what I'm doing whilst I have you in the background? Packing my suitcase. Can't wait. We'll be in Pattaya soon. Nice one. Will you still be out there when I'm out there in a few weeks, or are you just going for a couple of weeks or something, mate? Can't beat the Emirates A380. I think that is like the ultimate plane, isn't it? It's so comfortable. You feel so safe on that aircraft. I don't know if it's because it's got 4 engines, 2 floors. It's a monster in the sky, isn't it? And I am a bit gutted that I'm not flying on it this time. I'm flying on the Dreamliner. But I've never flown, I don't think, on the Dreamliner. I'm pretty sure I haven't. So, new territory. And just while I've got you all on here, if you could hit the like button, that will really help the algorithm. And if one of the moderators can just let me know how many likes we've got at the first check. We've got a target of 100 likes per live show. So yeah, if you could let us know what we've got. Elvis is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is in the building. Please, everyone, remember to smash the like button as it helps the Owl algorithm. Thank you very much. Welcome to the live show, Elvis. Happy Christmas to everyone. This is a Christmas Eve special. And don't forget, we've got a live show on Boxing Day. In 2 days' time, 41 likes. Well, that's not too bad, mate, is it? We're halfway to the target of 100. There will be a live show this Boxing Day, 9 a.m. UK time. And I might be eating a turkey sandwich, or maybe not at that time in the morning. We'll see. Taifan, Pattaya was not busy. It wasn't in November, but what is quiet is in the bars. It's mostly a combination of rising prices. It is what it is, mate. Yeah, of course I want my meet-up nights to be busy, but in terms of the bars, I don't need them rammed with other phalangs. I don't need that. Of course, I've got mates who own bars, so I want it to be busy for them. So there's other reasons, but selfishly, it doesn't make a difference to my holiday. Mog Sai 84, I'm travelling with Oman in February. First time for me, any good? Well, to be fair, a few people have said they've had a good experience, easy for me to say, with Oman. So it sounds all right, mate. But yeah, anybody else, let Mogs Sai 84 know. I've never flown with them. Taifan, I hope with the new channel you can do food reviews too. They get million plus views. I tell you what, I was surprised about the new channel is I did a little short last night actually on the TGI chicken boneless chicken wings barbecue, and it got nearly 3,000 views on a short. I'm like, and they were awful. They were awful. I couldn't even eat them. And that's on a new channel, so so some of the numbers do surprise me on a new channel. I thought I might get maybe 10 views for a short, but yeah, nearly 3,000, and it's just me trying them. They were from Iceland. Carlos Herrera 1138, how much did you pay for business class? I think, well, I've paid £500 to upgrade before from Dubai to Bangkok and Bangkok to Dubai, and that's £500 at the time well spent, really. I won't be doing it now because obviously finances are tighter, but yeah, £500 for a little upgrade for a 6-hour flight, and I've paid in excess of, I think, £1,000 per leg on a Thai Airways flight. So I've definitely wasted money on business class in the past, and them days are done now. And what I want to do is get the best value flight, the best value hotel, and that means I can get to Pattaya more often because I'm not wasting money on business class. Mog says, not the first time in Pattaya, we're flying with Oman. MB7149, yes, Oman Air, very good. Martin Ryder, controversial, the best airline is the cheapest. Well, if you've got a 36-hour layover, I don't class that as the best. So when I said best value, for me personally, mate, it has to be a combination of service, layover time, etc. Yeah, so the flights I've gone on, they've been, if they're a connecting flight, a couple of hours connecting, direct, no messing around. But yeah, each to their own, mate. For some people, they're not bothered about having a 36, 40-hour layover in China or whatever it be. Mark J5W3Y, welcome to the live show. Robin Hood is right up there, decent food. Went to a few other Western places, food coming out nearly cold. Wow. Yeah, the Robin Hood is very consistent, mate. Barry George House says, very selective with the comments, Mr. Owl. Well, please elaborate, Barry. Please elaborate. I do my best to answer all the questions on the live show in the comments. So if I miss one of yours, drop it again and I'll pick it up if I can. I'm meticulously going through each one and responding to each one. So, and I don't even know if the moderators have removed any inappropriate comments today. So you might need to expand a little bit, mate, in terms of what you mean by being selective with the comments. I'm not having a go, Barry, but I'm just, if someone's going to challenge me, then we need to get to the bottom of that. So, well, thank you, mate, for the buy me coffee. That's very kind of you. Wow, 25 quid in the Pattaya fund. Your support is amazing, mate. And, of course, you are a moderator of the channel. So we'll see if we get a response from Barry on that one. Martin Ryder says it's YouTube censoring comments. I don't even know if YouTube does have the power to mess around with comments on a live show. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Thank you, David Hawley, £10 buy me a coffee. Much appreciated. Also going in the Pattaya fund. Thank you, David. Thank you, Wolf, for the buy me a coffee. Amazing stuff. And thank you to Scotty P and Ponty65 for the super chat. Amazing. Spoiling me this evening on the Christmas Eve. Skygirl8429, I think it's sad the market stalls are not outside the Avenue shops anymore. Yeah, so do I actually. Fair point, yeah. They've replaced it with something, haven't they? Big Steve, with the hotel you have, you should be able to walk everywhere. I walk to the beachfront, size 6, size 13. I do, mate. I do a lot of walking and vlogging in Pattaya. But I also like to have the scooter, because getting from the Vogue to Pratumnak is walkable, but you need a good hour and a bit. So a scooter means it can just get me to the Pattaya sign quick to do a vlog. So I get your point, mate, and there'll be lots of walking. And that's what a lot of my vlogs are, walking, talk, speaking to the locals. But there are times where I need a scooter as well. So I'll be hiring one for the 3 weeks. Dave Fuller, Xmas Day is upon us in Oz with Perth heading for 41. Nice one, mate. We literally get people watching from all over the world. So last time we checked, we had 42 likes. Let me just refresh the page myself and let's see how many we've got. And if you're wondering about me jumping on the live show earlier, I did because I was bumming around the house with half an hour spare. Most of the time I will keep to schedule. Very rarely will I jump on early, but this is one of the rare occasions. But it won't affect the length of the live show. Right, how many likes have we got? Well, we're up to 50. We're halfway. So if you could hit the like button, it'll really help the algorithm. And let's see if we can get anywhere near the 100 likes on the live show. Typhan, I will be back home by then, sadly. Watching your vlogs in Pattaya in January will help me lessen the post-Pattaya depression. Fair enough, mate. Typhan also says, nice Xmas t-shirt, please. You have to start saving the pennies. Yeah, but I think this is money well spent. I really do think it's money well spent. Nomyai Inspector is asking Elvis, are you lonely this Xmas? Love it. Of course, that being one of Elvis's main songs. Paquet... Oh, apologies, I meant Pattaya was busy in November. Bart Buzz wasn't moving some evenings. I didn't have a great experience with Oman Air. Had a broken journey in flight. Well, this is it. I mean, every single airline can have difficulties, delays, cancellations. It's difficult just to go off one experience with an airline, isn't it? Steve K 343, welcome to the live show. Been flying China Airlines for the last few times, and I've been lucky at getting good seating. Nice one. I've heard some good things about China Airlines recently, to be fair. Yeah, that shot got as many views as your shorts there. Take advantage of the new channel. Yeah, I was surprised. I never thought nearly 3,000 people would watch me cooking TGI chicken wings in the kitchen. Yeah, it's bonkers. I don't know. I think when I started the Pattaya Owl channel, I never got that many views on the shorts initially. So I don't know if it's because it's a review-based channel, it's naturally getting more views on the shorts. I don't know. Deadly Dingo, thanks for being a member of the channel as well, mate. It is vital to have travel insurance. I have got travel insurance, mate. Yes, I have. With the post office. Carlos, I forgot to say I have managed to snag a junior suite at the Vogue in mid-January. Can't wait for shenanigans to happen. Shenanigans, can't even pronounce it. Easy for me to say. Tom Robinson, I agree. The feeling while landing in Bangkok is a great feeling. It certainly is, mate. Trevor Osborne, 9690. What do you budget a day for everything out there in Pattaya? Oh, it's about £80 to £100. It's about £80 to £100 per day, but it varies. Some days you might spend less. Some days you might spend more. I think the most I've spent is probably £150 to £200 in one day. That was a big blowout. Whereas sometimes you could spend as little as £40, £50. It just depends what you're doing. So I had an idea for a new vlog for this channel. Things not to do in Pattaya. That would be great to see. Well, yeah, any ideas are welcome, mate. Martin Ryder says he's flown many times with China Airways, plane half full in March and April, get loads of sleep, 9-hour layover in Beijing, and go to town, see the sights, normally pay 400 return. Well, there you go. So there's another recommendation for China Airways. So there are options. Oh, David Hawley, £10 there. Thank you, mate. That is for the Pattaya Fund. Spoiling me on this Christmas Eve. Much appreciated. Watching here from Pakistan. Big up the owl. Nice one. Welcome to the live show, mate. MB7149. Martin Ryder, not the flight, it's the checking in and boarding. Well, it's the whole experience, isn't it? Speaking of flights, I'm actually in the air at that point, flying over London. Nicola Lad, welcome to the live show, mate. I bet it's late in Pattaya, isn't it? I think you said you've been on a night out. Those market stalls at the Avenue were not fair on long-term renters such as those in Eat Street. Fair enough. I think they were just selling bits of, like, lighters and stuff, weren't they? I don't think it was anything competition to Eat Street, but it is what it is. They've changed it and they've gone. Oh, wow. John Ipswich, thank you, mate. I can't believe all these buy me coffees and super chats. Anybody think it was Christmas? Thank you very much, John. £10 there for the Pattaya Fund. Much appreciated. David Hawley, I'm planning to go and see the bridge on the river. Kiwi, hopefully it'll be a good trip. Nice one, mate. And a big hello, if you've just joined the live show. Welcome. It is the Christmas Eve special. And we're live. We are. What's your favourite Christmas song? I don't really know. There's that many, isn't there? And I can never remember what the names of the songs are, but when they come on the radio, I do know what they are. I mean, even Ed Sheeran and Elton John released one in 2021, and that's all right, isn't it? It's not bad. Doc 3030, morning from Australia. Love your work. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the live show. Wow, we've got people from all over the place. New Zealand, Australia, Pattaya, Scotland, Sweden, Germany, USA on the live show. All over the world. The owls have spread their wings and they're all over. Community, a parliament of owls worldwide. Damon, Eva Air, direct flight, London Heathrow to Bangkok, best vessel in my opinion, no messing around. Can't really disagree with that. I think between the EVA and Thai Airways, EVA does get it on my vote, having flown with both of them. The direct flight over the connecting flight just about pips it, even though the connecting via Dubai with Emirates is easy. But yeah, I'll go with that, Damon. EVA Air. But then I tend to go off, price as well. So if Thai Airways is a little bit cheaper, I'm inclined to go for that. But it can backfire sometimes. We'll have to see how we get on with the Norse flight. Lots of conversations between you. I'm kind of navigating to find the comments. Is Barry still on here? Did we get round to your question, mate? We thought it was being selective over comments. Have we got round to Barry's yet? Thai fan says I'm going to be trying out our Somerset Hotel in the next trip. Yeah, that looks very decent. MB7149 says Etihad are the best. Mog SI84, I use Air China a few times. This time I got home an Air 480 return from February, 2 hours. James Wallace, I've seen your new channel. Don't wish to be a party pooter, but concerned the food theme might conflict with your healthy living aspirations. Don't let the channel make you make bad food choices. Fair comment, mate. And of course, James is on about my second channel, which I've started. It's a bit of fun. We'll see how it goes, see if it takes off. It's called the Worst Review Channel on YouTube. It's called the Worst Review Channel. I'll put a link in the comments below. But I do get your point. Of course I need to trim down, eat healthy, look after my health. And some of my vlogs have been having a Macca's and KFC. So there does need to be a balance. Check it out if you get time. I've put a link in the comments for you below. But yeah, I do take your point, James. I can't be having or doing a McDonald's review every single day because that will damage my fatty liver. But I think there's a balance. I think I can do it. I reckon I can. We'll have to see. It'll all be vlogged to see anyway, whatever happens. But I'm not just going blasé. I can assure you of that. And being the Worst Review Channel, it doesn't all have to be food either. I think I reviewed the DJI Mic Mini the other day on a short, so it doesn't have to be food. John Z1W 6Q. Good morning from Ipswich, Australia, Owl. Merry Christmas to you and everyone else here. Brilliant stuff, mate. We've got Mogsy84 from Wales. And of course, happy Christmas to everyone on this live show. We've got a fair few people on, 120. A big hello. And if you're watching this after the live event, maybe you're watching it on demand, a big hello. Happy Christmas as well. The time has come. It is almost Christmas Day here in England. And for some people on the live show, it's already Christmas Day. Steve K343, could all the money you're getting in the Pattaya fund, well, it will be spent on probably Singar, mate, and entertainment. That's the Pattaya fund. And speaking of that, someone else has just... wow, Blair G, £10. Merry Christmas, Owl. Thank you very much. Wow, lots of Buy Me a Coffees and Super Chats. And I will, via the Buy Me a Coffee app, reply to each one and privately thank you as well. Amazing support. And of course, that upcoming trip is a couple of weeks away. And you are... Well, you're spoiling me. Spoiling me on the live show. John Z1W6Q, 9 weeks to go for me. That'll soon come round. 9 weeks is nothing, is it? Blair G, cheers from Canada. Hello, mate. MB7149, what do you think about the war in Thailand and Cambodia? I don't know anything about it, mate. I've heard of conflict, but I don't know enough to commentate on it, to be honest with you. James Wallace, can you review your Norse airline trip on the second channel? No, mate. Anything Thai related, Pattaya related, holiday related is all on this channel. The worst review channel is just me reviewing stuff from supermarkets and drive-throughs over here in England. So it's really important that I keep that differential, easy for me to say, across the two channels. For example, if I'm in Pattaya, I won't be doing a food review for the worst review channel. It ain't going to work. All my content in Thailand will be for the Pattaya Owl channel. I know where my boundaries are on that one. And of course, we'll have to see how this new channel goes. I might ditch it if it doesn't take off. It's 1 week old today, to be fair to it, and it's doing all right for a week in. Seven weeks, can't wait, then back out. Wow. Lots of people going in April and May. It's a good time to go. Stephen, the moderator, have any new viewers on your new channel asked about the Bayern Munich PSG shirt yet? They haven't, mate. No one's dropped it. And I was just mentioning before, I did a little review of the TGI chicken wings last night on a short, and it's had nearly 3,000 views, mate. But yeah, no one's commented. The only kind of negative comment I got was, well, why are you putting an outro on the video, on the short? And that's a fair point. People don't want to see an outro on a short video, so I took that as good feedback. But no one's mentioned about the Bayern Munich shirts yet. Of course, on this channel, we all know that I love my shirts from Mike's Shopping Mall. User Richie Sunderland, happy Xmas, Mark. 5 more days before I'm in Pattaya. Nice one. Lots of people going out there. Have a safe trip, mate. KD-ish, Etihad 2nd of January, can't wait. Nice one. Soul Jacker, either or Singapore for me. I'm in the Star Alliance miles program. That's something, yeah, I keep swapping airlines though, so I'm not building up my air miles with one airline, which is annoying. Typhon, I agree with the earlier comment. Look after yourself, Owl. I posted a comment on tips on the video the last. Getting fit. Yeah, I think if I can drop a stone and continue with the worst review channel and the Pattaya Owl channel, then you know that in itself will prove that I can do it. I think if I put on weight, then it's obvious I can't, and there'll have to be even bigger changes. But we'll see. Damon, Mark, remember to pick up your crash helmet. It might need dusting off. Yes, my crash helmet and suitcase has been at the Vogue since October. So yeah, I'll brush off the dust, mate, and it'll be fine. Mickey Moo, oh, did you see Welsh Boy Webber's article in The Sun about Christmas Pattaya? Yeah, I thought it was a good article, mate. I think he mentions that on his live show today as well. I think he did the interview and he says it was an honest interview. So good publicity. And what he's doing there is he's promoting Pattaya, which is a great place. And unfortunately, there are people out there who, especially in my country, who judge people for going Pattaya. Well, they sat there on the armchair doing all the judging. I've said this before. Go there and enjoy it for yourself, or just mind your own business for the people. It's Pattaya is a great place. Why would you judge people for going there and having a great time and enjoying life in a different way than you would enjoy it in your home country? So I haven't got any time for them people who judge people for going Pattaya. Really haven't. So yeah, I thought it was a good article, and fair play for getting in the sun, mate. That's something I've not done. Deadly Dingo, well, would you consider learning Thai to impress the lady? I do try and practice a little bit of Thai when I'm out there, but I know my limitations. I know I can go Swaddy Kap, Sabai Mai, Swaddy Be Mai, Happy New Year, Kunchu Alai, what is your name? Pomchu Pattaya Owl, my name is Pattaya Owl. Swaddy Don Chow, good morning, Swaddy Don Bai, Swaddy Don Yen, Kopun Kap. So there's some very basic Thai there. Which kind of gets me through a day with a bit of laughter. Yeah, exactly, Nomya Inspector. We all get judged by people who have never been to Thailand. Yeah, and why people do that? I mean, God, boring. Some of them have not even left the house, probably. Blair G, cheers from Canada. Nice one, mate. Merry Christmas. Race car spell. I'm not gonna. Merry Christmas from Sydney, Australia. Have you thought of doing a weight loss journey series on your channel? Don't want you to become another tubby food reviewer. The thing is, right, I struggle to do content that is not my natural self. So, having a brekkie, going to Pattaya, nip into Aldi, go into Mackie D's. These are all things I would naturally do. So unless I'm absolutely serious about joining the gym or whatever it is, I can't start filming something that's not entirely me. I do need to make some changes to my lifestyle. That is 100%. But in terms of doing a fitness channel or how you've described it there, a series on a journey of getting weight loss and all that, I just can't see that happening, mate. I really can't. I don't mind doing that privately in terms of trying to lose weight, but making it into a big series, I don't think I can do it. I'd rather film a microwave meal on the Worst Review channel or a trip to Pattaya on this channel, because then I can just be myself. I'm not trying to be this fitness guru. Arlo Filter, love the new channel, keep up the work. Nice one, mate, appreciate that. 3 weeks in Pattaya would be exhausting, according to Martin Ryder. Ever thought of spending a few days in Koh Chang? Possibly, mate, yeah, but I don't really get exhausted in Pattaya. I love the place, so we'll have to see. Yoz Deals, BA have direct flights from London to Bangkok. There is a sale of £509 with checked luggage. That's all right, isn't it? That is a good price. Typhon, I wonder if people in the background in their flight know they are now famous. Well, I don't think they're going to be that famous off a Pattaya Hour live show, but who knows. Have a great Xmas, Owl. Thank you very much. We'll still be listening to your live shows and reviews whilst I'm abroad. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Monk Fisher. Wow, see you at the Vogue. Lots of people staying at the Vogue this next month coming. Nomya Inspector, just go for a walk every day. Yeah, walking can really help, can't it, actually? Damon, Mike Christ, you speak more Thai than me, and I've been going for 20 years. Fair play, mate. Thank you, Cop and Carp. I just tend to learn a phrase and then just in my head remember it and then practice it when I'm walking down Second Road. And the amount of times I've gone Kunchu Arai and they've looked at me blank, but they're looking at me blank because they're wondering why the hell I'm asking what their name is when I've not even said Swaddy Cap, Sabaidi Mai. So, it's like if I walked down the street here in England and said to a random person, what's your name? I'd probably get locked up. I might be a little up to date with the comments, can you believe it? Let's refresh the page, see where we are with the likes. God, that hoodie there, that New Balance hoodie I'm wearing, I've had that for years now. Let's get some new clothes. 66 likes. If you could hit the like button, try to help us get to that 100 likes. It brings more people to the live show and it also helps more people see it on demand as well. So yeah, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get from 66 to 100. It's quite a busy live show, really. I didn't know how busy it would be on Christmas Eve. And lots of love hearts as well. By the way, every time you send a reaction, if it be a love heart, anything like that, I see all of it. Because I appreciate not everyone wants to drop a comment. Some people like to just do the little love heart, but I can see all of it. Some of you do a little party sign. It's all recognised. Race car, I absolutely agree with you, mate. I did try and do some fasting the other week. I tried to do the not eating from 8 p.m. of an evening until 12 p.m. the next day, because I strongly believe that fasting is the way for me to get my liver sorted in terms of it burning the fat and not becoming a non-fatty liver or whatever. I think fasting, I think there's enough evidence there. I'm not a doctor, I'm not promoting it, but I'm saying for myself, it's something I want to try and do. I managed 2 days of doing 8 p.m. till 12 the next day. So no breakfast, no supper, breaking it at lunchtime, breaking the fast at lunchtime. I managed it for 2 days and then that was it. I couldn't do it. I might have another go at it. Even if I'm not eating from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m., 12 hours, just to give my liver a chance to burn some of the fat. But yeah, a lot of people have recommended fasting, and I think I'm on that side of the fence. I'm up for it. I really do. Damon, Thai language is all about the tones as well. Absolutely. Completely agree. I tell you, Mr. Egg actually, I know he was watching the live show earlier on. His Thai, in my opinion, is awesome. I'd love to be able to speak like Mr. Egg when he does his Thai, because I think he gets the tone. I think he gets the tone right. More practice for the owl. But what I couldn't do is sit in a classroom or do any online learning. That's not the way I learn. I'd rather walk down Soyber Cow and have a chat, you know. Sometimes some of the ladies will go by Nai, and I know they're asking me where I'm going, and I think the right response to that is, do learn, which is this way, or stop and have a conversation with them. So I just practice. Sometimes I Google what certain sayings are before I go out on a night out. Race car, you can do it. Thank you very much, mate. KD, ideally consuming food between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. This is where, yeah, there's something in the fasting, because I think what happens is when you're fasting, it then turns in on the fat you've got stored in the body and drains the fat from the liver, is what I believe, what I've heard, what I've been told. And that's exactly what I need, because I've got a constant flow of food going into my liver and it's just had enough. It really has. It's storing the fat. So I think fasting would be more beneficial than doing an hour's gym session, honestly. I mean, let me know if you think I'm bonkers, but I think I've read enough evidence for me to give it a go personally. I'm not advocating what other people would do. MB7149, I'm going March the 11th. I'm going March for 11 weeks, I think that is, mate. Nice one. Have you, as the owl, ever flown direct with BA? I haven't. No, I did book with British Airways, and if you remember, they cancelled my flight. Either they cancelled it or Booking.com cancelled it after booking with BA. So I've not had a great experience there, and that might not be the fault of BA, but it was cancelled after I booked it. I have flown direct to New York with British Airways, and that was all right. Nothing special. It was all right. Keith Kelly, hi Owl, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, mate. It says, can't believe how quick it's come round. And this is the Christmas Eve special, and a big thank you to everyone who is dropping a comment, liking, who's done a buy me a coffee or super chat. You're spoiling me. It's all going to go in the Pattaya fund. But always good to have you here, Keith Kelly, mate. I'll just refresh the page again. And if you haven't seen the owl t-shirt, by the way, there it is, off Amazon. FGS 1979. Will you be mooching around Jomtien more on this trip? Oh yeah, I'll be out and about in Jomtien, Soi 7, Rompo Complex, Jomtien Night Market, Pratum Nak, Cat Flaps, the Kearney, Bentley's, Soi 5, the cut through at the bottom of Soi 5, Pratum Nak to the beach road at Jomtien. All of that great stuff will be happening. Also, there's oh god, what is it? There's like some kind of this pub on the front of Beach Road in Jomtien. I'll be going there. There's loads of places. I will happy to give you a few bucks because don't want to wait forever for you to go back next time. Well, it's very kind of you, John Z1W6Q. Much appreciated, mate. Damon, Mark, I try fast in Thailand, but it's difficult in Pattaya, mate. It's difficult. Michael's on the live show. How are you doing, mate? Hi, Mark. Happy Christmas. How are you doing, mate? Looking forward to our first brekkie. Yeah, nice one, mate. And of course, Michael has been to every single meetup night since the start of the channel, and he's going back out in a couple of weeks. And we'll have a breakfast, mate, as soon as I arrive. And yeah, good to have you as a moderator on the channel as well. Part of the team of 5. I learnt Thai in the bars, but when I had an emergency, could I to us do have any? Wow, this is it. Yeah. And Wolf's on the live show. Oh, what we need now is Franco to come along, and we've almost got a full house of moderators. Happy Christmas to you all, and happy Christmas to everyone on the live show and everybody watching on demand. It's a Christmas Eve special. What a year it's been. The channel was 1 year old yesterday, so we're into the second year, and the next trip is coming up in just over a couple of weeks' time. Flying from Gatwick with Norse to the best place in the world for 3 weeks in Pattaya. That's got to be at least 21 vlogs, 6 live shows, lots of shorts, lots of pictures, lots of activity on the channel. Can it be bigger, better than ever before? Can we get bigger numbers on the live show than 270? Could we get into the 300s this time from the cave? Only time will tell. I think the Kearney do still do Sunday lunch. I'm pretty sure they do. BA do a direct flight from Gatwick to Bangkok, but quite expensive. Yeah, that's the one I tried to book last time, and they cancelled it on me. I think Booking.com may have overdone it on the who can book the flight kind of thing. I don't know. John Dickinson, Karaoke 2554, Merry Xmas from, is that the Switzerland flag, mate? Oh, is that, sorry, that's Canada, isn't it? My apologies. Welcome to the live show. I need to clean my glasses, mate. Welcome. And Merry Christmas to you as well. 808, thumbs up to you. Yeah, Merry Christmas, mate. Welcome to the live show. And just on the topic of live shows, the ones in Pattaya are, I mean, we're very busy on this live show, don't get me wrong, but the ones in Pattaya, I'm going to need you guys, moderators, on that one. Even more so because I'll be drinking Singar, and 3 hours into a live show drinking Singar, things start to look a little bit blurry on the screen. So thankfully I've got a solid team of 5 moderators for this upcoming trip. Saying that, some of you might actually be in the cave drinking with me. Scooby Snack 69, are you wearing your seatbelt? Is that on the flight? I am. Yeah, I am. Franco is sleeping as normal. If you're watching this on demand, Franco, mate, happy Christmas. And hopefully see you again, my friend. Nominal Inspector, I have been watching for a while. What happened to the Perch idea? Well, the Perch still is a virtual bar. We'll bring it back after the next trip to Pattaya. There's also a Perch at the Robin Hood. I don't know if you can remember on the last trip, I did live shows from the cave on the Friday, but I did like a breakfast live show from the Robin Hood on the Perch outside, the wooden table. So they'll be coming back. But the whole virtual bar still exists, and I'll do more vlogs from the virtual bar. That was really born as, you know, when there was an idea of starting a bar out in Pattaya, which got pulled. So it's kind of less exciting, but it still exists. Deadly Dingo, who knows if there is a Mrs. Owl out there for the future. You know, it's getting to that point. Maybe we're getting there. I do not know. But I think I'd need a bit more money for that to happen. James Wallace, how did you see Webby was in the Sun newspaper? Seems like it seems all right, mate. It seems like an honest article from what I can see. Good on him. If I could get in the Sun newspaper, I'd do the same. And I've seen what Webby said about his own article as well, and he says that. He says he's happy with it. So if he's happy with it, then that's all right, isn't it? It's all publicity. The Sun's quite a big newspaper. A lot of fake news, I think, in the Sun, but that is an honest article, I think. So fair play for getting in it. KD, have you thought about adding a few more playlists to your channel? It's difficult to find some of your older videos. Good point. Yeah, tell me what playlist you'd like to see, mate. Because I know YouTube puts them in categories of popular, oldest, newest, latest. I've got main videos and shorts. I mean, I can't really separate them into like food and non-food because they all merge into one. But let me know in the comments, mate. As always, I always listen, and if I can do something to improve it, I will do. Martin, yes, I didn't know Ed Sweeney personally, but he's an absolute legend of a vlogger. So rest in peace. James Wallace, do playlists by trip sessions. As in seasons, sorry, not sessions. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Bit of work involved, but it could be done. The Rise, oh Andy, how about separating them into each trip? Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually, because let's face it, there's over 400 videos there in this first year, and if we're going to be doing a similar amount this year, and I don't know if we are or not, who knows, it's going to be harder and harder to find some of the old ones, isn't it? So I think I can definitely look at that if you think it'll be beneficial. Separate them into trips or seasons. What happened to the open in the bar? Well, my mate / investor is actually back out again in January. He didn't fancy it in the end for lots of reasons, so it's his money. I was going to back it and promote it, so that's it. There was no pressure either way. There never is. So it's a no-goer. But who knows one day if it works. But I ain't got the money to buy a bar. I can just about not afford a trip to Pattaya, so it is what it is. You might get new subscribers watching some of your older videos back to back. Yeah, nice. That is fair. So I'll look at that. I might even, because of course it's 1 year yesterday since I started the channel. It was around about Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day when I started to learn about YouTube and how to edit. And so I get a lot of time over Christmas to think and do stuff like this. So I might actually create some playlists. I'll look into it, and I might do it into seasons or something along them lines. Because the videos still remain in the list, of course they do. They're just separate playlists as well. Will you be doing any island trips in January, Damon? Potentially. I find, you know what, Koh Lan, I don't know if Koh Lan is for me, if I'm being entirely honest. As soon as I get over there, I'm bored and I just want to come back to Central Pattaya. So I can pretty much guarantee that I'm not going to be going to Koh Lan. But there is Koh Samet. We'll have to see. Stephen, it's a good point on old videos. Do you get to see how much money they will bring in? I always get your old vlogs as recommended. No, mate, I don't. I think YouTube just sends me like a statement of how much I'm getting paid each month based on the videos. I suppose I could look into each one actually and see what the revenue is per video and how it's changed from the month before. But it all takes a lot of time, doesn't it? But I could certainly put them into playlists and then let YouTube take care of the rest. Because, of course, the algorithm decides what it wants to push out there, not me, in terms of the old vlogs. Right, everyone. Well, we've been live on this Christmas Eve special for 1 hour and 41 minutes. So any other questions, comments, recommendations? I mean, it's a great suggestion, to be fair, about the playlist. I love it when we get these little golden nuggets on a live show of ideas. I'll put a link to the second channel. It's called The Worst Review Channel. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And we'll see how it goes on that one. That's only a week old today, whereas the Pattaya Owl is 1 year old. I posted a vlog yesterday on the channel. You may have seen it, you may not. Check it out. We explore the topic of people saying I should cancel this next trip to Pattaya. So if you've not seen that, open up a new tab or watch it after the live show. David, Mike, you're very welcome to visit and stay at my house in Birmingham. I'm very close to Thunder Castle and Chiang Rai circuit. No, I appreciate that, mate. I'm looking forward to actually having a beer with you, mate, at some point, and we can chat about all of this. But yeah, much appreciated. You're very generous, Damon, mate. James Wallace, my Emirates return Phuket to Newcastle was 83,000 baht for 2 people. Martin Ryder, can you see you retiring in Thailand later in life? Potentially. Obviously, health and money play a gigantic part in that. Massive part. And they kind of go hand in glove, them two things, because let's just say I had 20, 30 grand, which I've not got. But then I get seriously ill in Thailand. I mean, an operation alone could cost about that. And then you've got nothing. So it's a real tough one for the future. I think what I'm doing is I'm knuckling down, earning, paying into a pension, continuing to go to Thailand on holiday, growing the YouTube channel, and just see where I am in so many years' time. That's all I can do. No crazy decisions about going out to Pattaya and relying on YouTube income. That's unrealistic. Thank you very much for the super chat there. 200 NOK. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to go to the Rumpole market and spend this money. I will, mate. I will go to Spice Bar, one of my favourites there now, actually. Thank you very much, mate. And a big thank you to everyone who sent a buy me a coffee or super chat. You've spoilt me this Christmas. James Wallace, I think you should start the gym classes, hit training, you'd feel better. Fair enough. The thing is, I've lost a stone before in 2024. I actually got COVID and my appetite was off. So I was only having like one meal a day in the afternoon, and then I wasn't eating until the next time. So I was fasting by accident. So what I'm trying to do now, fasting, which I'm failing at, I did because the appetite went because of COVID, and I dropped a stone so quick, within a couple of weeks. but I didn't have the appetite. Whereas I've got a huge appetite at the minute. So it's a tough one. Should we see how we're doing on the likes? Let's have a look. And don't forget, we've got a live show on Boxing Day. That'll be 9 a.m. UK time. So different time, which will affect different time zones. And the day after Christmas Day, of course. So plenty of turkey left over, no doubt. We've got 77 likes. So we're literally 23 likes off the target. If you could hit the like button, it'll really help. What will it help? The owl algorithm. There I am at Heathrow Airport. Well, not this time, in a couple of weeks. It'll be Gatwick. I've never flown from Gatwick before. Is it all right? Let me know in the comments. I think there's just 2 terminals. Is it north and south? And I think I'm in the south. I better check all this, hadn't I? I tend to just leave it until the night before. Yoz Deal says healthcare is very expensive if self-funding. Yeah, this is and you've got to have the right insurance then. You've got to make sure everything's declared and all of that stuff, haven't you? But yeah, it's difficult. You need a regular income to settle in Thailand is what I've definitely learned. You know, even just having a pot of money. Even, let's just say you had 50 grand. That 50 grand would soon be zero if you didn't have that regular income. Or if you've got a major health issue and you're in hospital, that could soon drain that £50,000. So it's the regular, and some people I know have got a passive income, regular income, a gigantic income, and they're able to do Pattaya, and fair play, they've got themselves in that position. Gatwick is fine, smaller, never had a problem, got a free upgrade at Gatwick, nice one. Monkfisher Monjaro works, but it's expensive. I don't fancy the injection stuff. I'm not going to go there, mate. Surely that can't be good for the liver. Stephen, 84 likes. Well, that was a bit of a jump, wasn't it? So we're moving in the right direction. We might actually. And the funny thing is, as soon as we hit them likes, the numbers continue to rise. It really does help the owl algorithm. 86. I'm on these Bennicles at the minute. I've had one every single day, actually. Sorry for the glurping. They're not cheap either. Like £1. Baby Owl 123. It's £20 a day on a budget. Wow. You know what? I've done a Pattaya day on like 20 quid before, but I didn't go out. I just had some Thai food and then chilled in the room. Yoz deals £50,000 wouldn't cover a triple heart bypass and a 2-week stay. It's gloomy conversation, but it's the reality, isn't it? I mean, I've had a taste of reality of going out there thinking I could rely on YouTube. But there's no backing there for if I was to get ill, and operations can be expensive. And we're very fortunate in England to have the NHS, which we pay for our tax system. Where if God forbid, I need an operation tomorrow, then I don't have to be worrying about can I afford it. And I don't take that for granted. But if you move to another country, then it's a serious consideration because it can empty the bank, can't it? Hence where health insurance comes in. Scooby Snack 69, is there a growth in electric bicycles in Pattaya? I see many motorcycles for the vlogs. I'm surprised there aren't. I don't know actually, mate. I've never actually been on an electric motorcycle, to be fair. They should take off in Pattaya because it'd be a lot easier to get around, but then again, it's probably cheaper just to get a scooter. Thailand, Timmy. Hi, Errol. What day are you leaving for the Land of Smiles? Well, it's just over a couple of weeks, mate. I'm not going to give the exact day because we have got the odd one or two weirdos out there, believe it or not. Yeah. So I'm not going to give the exact kind of day and flight number. But it's just over a couple of weeks' time. Oh, Richard Woolley, thank you very much for the super chat. Spoiling me on the live show with Buy Me Coffees and super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. MB7149, are you going to go to Mac? I think that's Mac TV's bar. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah. Thailand, Timmy, I will be flying out third for the last, I can't read that bit, 6 months. Nice one. Excellent stuff, mate. The Red Baron, North Atlantic. Well, there is something you need to know. I am too large to fit in their economy seats, being 183 centimetres, 130 kilo. I just say avoid. I always do the premium class when flying North. Well, thanks for sharing that experience, mate. I mean, I'm a big lad myself. Hopefully I can fit in the seat. Only time will tell on that one. But yeah, at least there's an upgrade to premium class there, mate. Thank you for sharing it. Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. From Nidri, Scotland. I think you call yourself the Nidri Owl. Welcome to the live show. Merry Christmas indeed. Erlen, many of the dudes who live in Thailand don't know what that is, mate. Thailand, Timmy, I'll be flying out 3rd of January, last in Thailand 6. Oh, you were last in Thailand 6 months ago. Thanks for that. Stephen, mate, this guy who keeps commenting, I mean, and you're deleting his comments. I think he's been at it for the whole live show, mate. Like, just hide him. I don't know what his issue is. But yeah, if you find yourself constantly keep removing it, mate, just get rid of him. And we don't remove people from a live show. We don't hide them, block them on the channel, just willy nilly. But you know, if he's still at it now, mate, and we're like 50 minutes since his last comment, then I'd just get rid of him. And a big hello if you just joined the live show. This is a happy Christmas Eve special. Nearly 130 on the live show. 93 likes. The target is 100. We're 7 away from the target. And of course, it helps the owl algorithm. The owl algorithm. And of course, more people will watch it on demand as well. The Red Baron, stay at the La Winter Hotel in Jomtien and you get an electric bike on your stay. Cool. Yours deals, yep, loads of nut jobs. They'll be calling Norse on your hotels. There is some really sad people, mate. Yeah, literally some really sad weirdos. Jonas is in the house, and you're certainly not one of them, mate. Welcome to the live show. Hey there, Owl. Merry Christmas, mate. Are you in Sweden? Big Phil 67. Look out, there's someone behind you. There is. Who's that? Who's that? Monk Fish Masher, where do you hire a scooter from? I need one for a month. Well, previously I've used Pratumnak car rental near Soy 5, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit this time. I'm going to use someone different. I forget the name. I don't know if they're called AMG or something like that. They're on someone else's vlog. I'd have to look back. But I'm going to use somewhere different just to mix it up. Damon says, always use Travel Direct travel insurance, £80 for 60 days. Yeah, I'm with the post office, mate, for my travel insurance, and that covers me for that time. So we'll have to see. I think we might get to 100 likes. I will check in a second. We've got over 130 people on the live show. Martin Ryder, why do you call yourself the Owl? Well, it just a year ago, pretty much to the day, I wanted a channel which included the word Pattaya, and then I wanted something distinctive, And I mean, my glasses are quite big, so maybe subconsciously I thought I looked like an owl. It's got nothing to do with football teams or anything like that. And then once you've named it and you've gone with it, then it's just become what it is. So I would never change the name of the channel. Never. Mark J5W3Y. Patty was busy late November when I went. Cool. Thailand Timmy. Okay, understand. I will be 2 days Bangkok, then 7 nights Phuket. Should be in Pattaya. Hope to bump into the Candy Club for a few beers. Nice one, mate. Of course, then meet-up nights will be the 16th, 23rd and 30th of January. Live shows before that. And of course, we've got a live show on Boxing Day, since we've got a few people on here now. That's 9 a.m. UK time. I have created a notification for that live show as well. Merry Christmas to you as well. Furman1, Merry Christmas. Richard Woolley, Happy Christmas. To all the mongers, get to Pattaya next year. Well, Merry Christmas to you, mate. Excellent stuff. MB7149, yes, and savings and good remote. Well, let's see how many likes we've got now. I've got a feeling we might be over the 100. Are we ready? Dun dun dun. What have we got? 99. Can you believe it? 99 likes. We are 1 like away from our 100 like target. Can we get there? If I refresh the page in a second, are we going to get there? I've refreshed the page. 100 likes. Whoever that person was who got us from 99 to 100, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. You've saved the day. We've hit our 100 like target. Brandon Sparks, hey Mark, Merry Christmas from New York. Merry Christmas, mate. I tell you what, I can't wait to get myself to the Candy Club again. I've missed that place. And Bamboo Bar. So if you're watching, Michael, let's get ourselves there. Yoz Deals, right Mark, movie time, have a great Xmas, take care. Thank you, mate, thanks for your contribution. As always. Darcy, happy Xmas, fellow mongers, happy Christmas, how are you doing? 16 weeks until I arrive in Pattaya, that'll soon be here. Yeah, the King, I think, is the owner, has 2 shops. Oh, right, okay. Jonas, yeah, back home and staying in the Vogue next time. Nice one, mate. Good to have you on here. You have a good Christmas, my mate. Martin Ryder, maybe owls come out at night. Well, they certainly do in Pattaya, that is for sure. And I've made a video on it. A Pattaya owl flies through the night. And thank you to Wolf for that amazing song. Thank you, mate. Richard Woolley, happy Xmas, mate. Big thank you to everyone who sent me a super chat and buy me a coffee. All goes in the Pattaya fund. MB7149, yes, and savings and a good remote job. Yes, absolutely. I can read your comment properly now on the here. Michael says, oh yes, and we'll be there. Absolutely. Even after the meet-up nights. And it makes me laugh because obviously at the meet-up night we chat away. But when you get into Candy Club, you can't really chat because the music's that loud. It's too noisy. But you still get some people who try and have a conversation. It's just murder. You just can't do it. What you need to do is accept when you're in Candy Club, it's just about fun, fun, fun. There isn't much conversation. The Baron ZQ6JO, do you know any good places for haggis in Pattaya? No, I don't think I've ever had haggis, to be honest with you. David Clark, Merry Xmas from Oz. Only 1 day until next trip. Enjoy yours. Oh, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Big Phil, hi, Owl. Will you be trying Bang Chang for a day? Possibly. There's a possibility, mate. I'm there for 3 weeks and not 2, so there is a possibility I might do maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday in Bang Chang within that 3-week window. There's a very high chance because I can get there in 25-40 minutes. So there's a very good chance indeed. even if it's afternoon drinks and then go back to town, you know, you don't have to sleep in Bang Chang. I think what the appeal is in Bang Chang is that even the hotels are like 10 quid for the night, or you pay that in a taxi. It just depends if you want to stay in Bang Chang or not. Darcy, I thought you followed Sheffield Wednesday, hence the owl. No, I'm an Oldham Athletic fan, and to be fair, their badge is an owl, but it's got nothing to do with that or nothing to do with football. It's a coincidence. Shortbread biscuit 2002. Sell your house and blow the equity in soy 6. It makes good content. Imagine that. Imagine the thumbnail, the video. I'm selling up. And I'm going to spend it all within a 4-week window on soy 6. Kevin, a Merry Xmas and have a big fun on your next trip. Thank you, mate. And of course, plenty of vlogs to come very soon. 21 vlogs. Can't wait. Russ 5200 just liked on my phone. Happy Christmas. Thank you very much, mate. Papa Sparks, welcome to the live show. Andrew Palmer, hi. I will be in Koh Chang and Pattaya in February. Can't wait. Merry Christmas, buddy. Nice one, Andrew. Nomya Inspector on the nest in the morning. David Clark, welcome. Jonas, Merry Christmas. 106 likes. Wow. Will you be having your... Damon's saying, will you have your last night in Bangkok making a vlog? Would be great in Nana. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. I think... I don't know. I'd have to think on that one. I like Bangkok and I like Nana Plaza, and I've done it when I've arrived for the first night and then gone to Pattaya. I don't know if I'm going to go to Bangkok. I'm open-minded on this 3-week trip to mixing it up a little bit. So watch your space. Bang Chang, Bangkok, Hua Hin are all open doors on that one. At the minute, I'm just going to Pattaya, but them 3 there... and Koh Samet, but I don't want to go somewhere and be bored. You know, some places are better when you go as a couple. And I don't want to go to Koh Samet wishing I was in Pattaya Centre, so... Papu Ponty 65, Owl, have you thought about merchandising your title through Amazon, hats, t-shirts? I did have a little shop on here earlier on in the year, and it didn't sell one product. So... probably not. I think if anything, a cap would probably sell, but it's just not. It's not worth the effort for the return. To be honest with you, I think for every cap, I think I would have got about £2. And you know, realistically, how many people want a Pattaya Owl cap? So no, thanks for the suggestion, mate. But no, Big Phil, no filming allowed in Nana Plaza. Yeah, and I'm not. You know me, I'm not one to go around filming in bars anyway. So. You're limited to what you can do. Right, everyone. Well, we've got 106 likes. We've had around 130 people on the live show. We have just gone past the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to start saying my goodbyes and doing an outro. So, first of all, a big thank you for all your support on my first year on YouTube and first year having the Pattaya Owl channel. 1 year yesterday, the anniversary. Amazing. Over 400 videos, over 1 million views, and it's all because of you guys supporting the channel. So a big thank you. And you may have heard I have started a second channel. I don't take myself too seriously. It's a food review channel, drive-thrus, Aldi meals, whatever it is. If you're interested, take a look at it. I'll drop a link in the chat. If it takes off, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, I'll scrap it. I think that's the honest thing I can say. But I've put a link in the chat for the second channel. Back onto the Pattaya Owl channel. I've posted the latest vlog. That was out yesterday. And that's based on some people saying I should cancel my next trip. I know. Check out that vlog. The next live show will be Boxing Day. 9 a.m. UK time. The next trip to Pattaya will be 2 and a bit weeks away. So highly likely the next vlog on the channel will be travel day, arriving at Gatwick Airways. Gatwick Airways? It's been a 2-hour live show, bear with. A 2-hour live show. Gatwick Airport. Gatwick Airport, ready to board Norse Atlantic Airline to Bangkok. So that'll be highly likely the next vlog on the channel. Michael, I had every intention of going to Koh Chang this trip, but the ferry port traits no-go area because it's close to Cambodia. Yeah, this is it, mate. Yeah, some things affect the ability to get around as well. Damon, Merry Christmas, Mark. Have a great day tomorrow, mate. Thanks for your hard work and efforts. Always enjoy your channel. Regards, Damon. Thank you, Damon. Big thank you to all the moderators. Wolf, Stephen, Damon, Michael, Franco, if you're watching. Amazing support. Thank you to everyone who's been on the live show. Thanks for your support this year. Well, I don't think there's anything much more to say apart from Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Come along to the live show on Boxing Day. Hopefully we can get some people on and we can have a chat about all things Pattaya again. And who knows, I might stay on all day if there's enough people on. Thailand Timmy, have a great Christmas, Owl. Enjoyed your journey so far, mate. Thank you very much. And let's start saying our goodbyes. Christmas Eve, people will be having turkeys, opening presents, all of that good stuff. I've actually got my turkey in the fridge, and it was only £9 something from Aldi. Quite a decent sized turkey. That should last me for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Papu Ponte 65, indeed, happy 1 year anniversary. Wow, I'm going to customise your... I'm just going to read it on here, actually. I can never read the comments on the screen. Indeed, happy 1 year anniversary. Wow, I'm going to customise your famous line. Easy for me to say. Thank you very much, mate. Great live show. Thank you. And thank you for the Buy Me Coffee Super Chat, mate. Much appreciated. Right, everyone. It's funny, as soon as I start saying my goodbyes, we dropped from 1:30 to 89. It's as if people know that the owl is ready to fly away. And I might actually stick a Christmas movie on, like Die Hard or Home Alone. Got the Christmas tree lit up over in the corner. Get some Christmas films on. I might have a look into this playlist thing that we've mentioned as well, see what I can do there as well. Monkfish Smasher. AMA Pattaya Scooter Trading, is that what it's called? I have seen it on a vlog. I think it might have been one of Webby's vlogs, actually. I'm going to try there, I think. I think I'm going to try there, somewhere different. My scooter was all right from Pattaya Rent a Car. It was fine, but it was a bit old. I'm sure they're not all old, but I just want to see if I can try and get a newer one from somewhere else this time, mix it up. And it's good for the vlog as well if I show you somewhere different. Because I think I've done Pattaya Rent a Car every single trip so far, so... Right, everyone. Well, a big thank you. If you've liked this live show, give us a thumbs up, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. We have around 18,000 regular monthly viewers, but I say only 5,000. I'm very appreciative of the 5,000 that are subscribed, but 5,000 subscribed out of the 18,000 regular monthly viewers. Easy for me to say. Right, everyone, I'm going to get my feet up. Take care. Happy Christmas. Have a great day tomorrow, wherever you are. I hope you have plenty of drink, food, and time with family and friends, what it's all about. Good night, everyone. Take care. And I'll see you on the live show on Boxing Day, 9 a.m. UK time. Have a good one. Bye for now.